So the recording has started. So we'll just, like, fuck, man, how have you been during this whole like pandemic situation?
I've been all right. I'm still working, so busy. But other than that, I've been all right. I'm
Uh,
getting a paycheck. I can't complain.
yeah, for the people that don't really know, like, you work at Rona, right? So you're considered an essential service.
Yeah, retail. It's Lowe's, but yeah. We were Rona. We were bought out by Lowe's.
How many times have I made that mistake?
Many, but I just roll with it.
At this point, I think I've made it a million times. Um, just because Google Hangouts is a lowbrow kind of quality thing. The more you move around, the more the video gets choppy. So
Okay.
that's not a you
Yeah,
thing. That's totally a Google Hangouts limitation.
it's all good.
Fucking, we've tried this on Zoom. We tried this on Hangouts. Like, it's been difficult getting this set up because of my lack of tech savviness. Um, for those of you just watching, like, this is a new show. It's called Getting to Know Us. And the spotlight will be on a different member of the Get Swifty Legion Club, GSLegion Club. And just asking some questions and just trying to keep everyone connected during these extremely strange times where there's no footy. My guest today, many of you will know him. His name is Jamie Powell. Jamie has been with the club since inception and before. He's got 7 titles, including a Division One co-ed title in 2016. Monday, Gloucester. We beat Magpies 14-3 in that final. He's got 3 MVP titles as voted by other teammates. And most notably, he also has the most important goal ever scored in the first 10 years of the club's history. So, thanks for joining, Jamie.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, I think you're a fantastic first guest to have because you, along with Oren, Nathan, and even Mike Rattray, are the first people that are still around to have been with the club since like almost the very, very beginning when we were like that really crappy Division 3 team that I think we went like 0-10, or was it even before that with the OSSC stuff?
Yeah, OSSC stuff. That
Like,
was uh, that was pretty painful, but that was fun. At least we got to play some footy. But yeah, that was setting up with pylons and playing uneven fields. Yeah.
do you remember that game where we nice cameo by Callie? Do you remember that? Do you remember
Editing, I
that
love it.
game where we arrived and we tried to set up the pylons, and then there were people in the park, and they were like, "No, we're not going to let you play."
That was either game one or game two. I don't remember. That was definitely early on. Yeah, that's where I'm getting at. That I don't miss that league at all.
Oh, man. That actually brings me to like my first question is like, what is your first memory with the club? Like, what's your first memory with us playing?
Uh, my first memory from that is literally what I was just talking about earlier. Literally driving up to McCarthy Park. Uh, Sorry, not McCarthy. I lied. I don't even remember. It was at I think it's Albion, if I'm not mistaken. It was a
Okay.
baseball diamond. It was near a convenience store. That's all I
It's the
remember.
Walkley baseball diamond. I think that's the one. The one on
That
Walkley near the drive center.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And like I said, we had to set up that field, and it was like angled, and we're all excited to play. And like I said, setting up pylons had to be a specific size, and yeah, that's my first memory, man. Like I said, love the game, but the rules in that league were to be desired, as I'll say.
Man, I think that was a playoff game too. Like, I think that's what
Yeah.
made it worse. And I remember you telling me after the game, Callie was pregnant. I remember that game for that reason. And I was
Everything
really,
played sense. Perfect, eh?
yeah, that was really bumming because Callie used to be our goalie. Fun fact, your wife used to be our goalie way, way back when we first started.
We could have more men on the field.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what else I remember from that?
What?
Chucking Nathan's pants when I first met the guy.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sure you don't want that repeated, but it's all good.
That's when Nathan learned he needed to tie his pants.
Yeah, exactly. That's most people now.
Amazing. Like honestly, it's so weird now during our like thinking back to then and even thinking about now with everything that's going on. Like, what are you doing to keep busy as like this whole pandemic thing is around us?
Well, I got the three kids, so that's enough to keep anyone busy. I got busy before, so clearly, those three kids, obviously. I I'm a gamer, so I play some video games. Nighttime after the kids are gone to bed. I do Fortnite with the boys, you being one of them. Nathan, Mike, Oren, a couple buddies from work. But just got Final Fantasy VII Remake for PS4. Looking forward to playing that. Other than that, just doing little house stuff in the backyard. I have a ravine, so I've been trimming trees, raking, ton of pine needles. And the front, we just put mulch down. Did our neighbors? She's elderly, so
No,
she's
that's
putting
really
herself in self quarantine. So we just try to do a nice thing and mulched her front yard, did mine, and made it look a little prettier,
man.
nice
That's
and red, like my Coca-Cola shirt.
yeah. You and the Coke stuff, man, unbelievable. You know what? I gotta say two things there. One, really nice of you to be helping out that elderly lady. Like honestly, one of the things that I hear about you all the time is that you're a class act, and just helping that lady out like that, just again, just showing your classiness. The other thing is, for someone who's in such good shape, it's insane how much Coke you drink and how you stay like manage to still stay in shape. Like that boggles my mind.
I don't even drink as much as I used to, but I've been cutting out pop quite a bit. But yeah, I still enjoy it. I don't know. I can't get away from it. I don't know. It's obviously you still have Coke in it because I'm addicted. Clearly,
Fuck, that's crazy. Like I'm so jealous because I drink a few pop, bam, that goes right into the gut,
right to the hips.
right to the hip. Well, for me, it's the belly.
Oh, nice. No, I got good metabolism. That's a family trait, I guess. So I got lucky.
Yeah, lucky and you work hard, man. Like you used to you back when you were younger, you did a little bit of semi-pro for a bit or what was it? How does that go?
Just Potsdam University, base, just soccer out of there. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, just my when I was playing men's league, it's Gary Lee. Back in Charland high school days, was playing competitive in any way.
Okay.
When I was playing competitive Cornwall for the Blazers, we were, I say, getting scouted. It's not scouted, but he was assistant coach of Potsdam, and he's trying to rebuild the squad down there. So I was invited to go check it out, and didn't end up panning out. But seeing the level of play out of those guys, I could have
Did
used it. You say I'm in good shape, but not anywhere compared to these people.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was that well, my understanding may be a little bit different. I thought you ended up choosing your wife over potentially going down there to play.
Well,
Or
that
your
was really the
wife.
last kick of the can. I wanted to take, at the time, business administration,
Mm-hmm.
just as a general class. I know I wanted to do something business wise, but then ended up like what you just said was my wife would have been back here in Ottawa slash Glengarry,
Right.
and I didn't really enjoy business admin at all. Like I ended up quitting it when I was in Ottawa. Like sorry, when I went to Algonquin College here up in Ottawa. So in case people don't know where I am, I'm up in Ottawa and Orleans, and yeah, I went to Algonquin College and I ended up switching programs. So yeah, that's a small world, but I'm kind of happy it worked that way because wouldn't have the three kids I have now and all the relationships I have with you guys. Because when I switched to the small and medium enterprise management program. That's how I met Oren, and then Oren knows you. And like I said, that connection never would have happened if I would have went to Potsdam and played at that high level. So I think it worked out better.
Yeah, and honestly, we've played some pretty high level games of footy sevens, you know.
Hey, there's
Yeah.
some good players, man. I ain't complaining about that.
Man, I one of
Some
my
of these
favorite,
one games are intense.
yeah, definitely intense. And like one of my favorite memories with you was actually against Bren Walker, years and years ago. This was in 2013 when Bren Walker was still playing. Bren Walker, for those people that don't know, he used to play on Algonquin College. I think he was the captain, and he's really good. And we were playing a Div A game, and we were playing against his team that he was on at the time. It was Bedard's team, Huff Dog in it. And he's just like, there was a point in which Bren Walker was attacking, you were defending him, and I swear to God, everyone on the field stopped playing and started watching you guys. It may have lasted probably like in reality 5 to 15 seconds, but in my head, it felt like an eternity. You went, you and him went in front of the net, to the right side of the field, back to the middle of the field, and I think he just barely slotted it through you in the middle of the legs, but you kept up with him so well in both intensity and speed. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It was fun. It was quite the challenge, and I still lost. So that's the humbling part. So
But did you ever talk about it with him afterwards?
just in the handshake line, it was like one of those things you'd see on TV, where just two players talking about it. And
Yeah.
then he just said it's been a while since he had done something like that. So it was kind of nice, and like I said, just humbling and nice to be see someone that played such a high level, and not having the training, still being able to try and keep up with that guy. So I'm a competitive guy by nature, so it was kind of like I said, for me that was really exciting, and it was nice of him to say that. He didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
He might have been trying. How am I supposed to know? But whatever. It felt good for me.
No, I think Bren tries hard in every game he plays, so he was going 100% out against you in that one. I guarantee that. Bren's a nice guy. He's a bit difficult on the pitch, but off the pitch, he's very, very nice dude. So like classy guy, just like you. Great, fantastic memory, man. And like honestly, speaking of memories, like what is your favorite memory with the club?
Oof, man, that's actually I got a couple. I'll go some pretty quickly for you, but
Oh,
well,
you can.
one is coming out of the OSSC league. We were blessed to go from pylons to an actual refereed field and real nets,
Right.
almost back to the real roots. And like you said, we had a atrocious season, and I remember you coming out as we were. The one season we had, like I said, was horrible, and then we ended up going back and winning basically the whole thing. But the memory that's sticking is a lot of people that had never really played growing up and stuff. You had brought medals
Mm.
for a bunch of the for us, and you weren't even sure we were gonna win. Obviously, you had a premonition or something, but you had a feeling. But you know, I would have laughed. I still want to know what would happen if we would have lost that game. You would still gave him that out or not? But
I would have thrown them in the
yeah,
garbage.
you gave medals to the team, and like I said, that's the kind of guy you are, and I don't know. That was like I said, it stuck with people. It's maybe some people don't think it's a nice idea. It's just like a regular
Yeah.
men's beer league, but maybe some people never got that in their life, and just the recognition and a little bit of fun, and literally still got it. Actually, I know you don't like me moving, but I'm gonna put it up here because they're
All your medals.
over here. My medals.
Crazy.
It's one of those. I'm sorry, I don't know which one, but
Don't worry.
yeah, I still got it, man. So it's up there with my competitive ones too. So like I said, that's one of the memories I have, and the other one actually involves the Kicking Cancer's Ass tournament. My
Mm.
mom, obviously, my mom's passed away. Not obviously, some people don't know this. So yeah, my mom passed away when I was 12 years old to cancer, and So I get to play in this charity tournament, and the most recent one you did was four. I think it's 4 or 5 squads. I don't remember the numbers. I'm sorry. Four.
Right.
Oh, yeah, correct. And like I said, just had big barbecue, and it was a whole day affair, and going to get the stuff and food, and trying to play games while cooking, and wind, and just seeing all the people together under footy, celebrating a cause like that is yeah, that's speechless. I can't put anything in words, but it was really cool. We took a big photo at the end of it, missing
Right.
some players there, but yeah, that's the other memory I have. It's amazing. Uh, that's a huge one. I want a side note too. That's the very first kicking cancer's ass we ended up playing against Tarek. I'm gonna give a little shout out here, and
Mm.
Tarek's a really good player and a good friend of mine now. But it's funny because that friendship started because of a little rivalry on the field. So there's my shout out to that guy.
Yeah. That's those are thanks for sharing, man. Those are great memories too. Like I treasure the charity tournament one, being able to pull that off for all. And just to give a bit more context on the medal one, like there people know about the medals I gave out in 2016 when we won the Division 1 title, but the origin of the medal thing was back in 2012, which is what Jamie's talking about. We won our Division 3 co-ed on Wednesdays at Gloucester, and I got medals for that, not knowing whether we were going to win or not. To answer your question, I would have thrown them in the garbage and never told anyone. I would have taken that to the grave with me if we had lost.
Just the way we thought, pretty much.
Yeah, great memories for sure. We've been going on for a little bit, so I'd like to go to like before we go on to Pivot's 10 questions, just for everyone to know, what's one we hear so many bad things about the pandemic. Let's spread a little good news. What's one good thing to come out of this situation for you?
I think people might have a newfound respect for retail workers slash emergency response workers, doctors, anyone that's still in the thick of this stuff. Um, we kind of take it for granted, and people kind of have to cherish what they have. I think that's what's going to be nice. I think people might think a little bit more and like, man, people take advantage of friendships, things they have. Oh, just I'll see them next week until
Mm-hmm.
it's gone. So you don't know what you got till it's gone. That's what I can say. So that's what I'm taking away, man. These people do amazing things every day, and it's just like, oh, just go to the doctor, they'll fix it. You know what I mean? So that's what I take out of it. So like I said, I won't take these guys for granted ever again, let alone friendships ever again.
That's amazing, and I agree with you. I hope that carries on after this is over, like that appreciation for connection and respect for all of the professions that are out there still, you know, in the line of fire, so that we can get the stuff that we need. So
Just to live regular life again, like, yeah, that's unfortunate.
absolutely great, fantastic one. Okay, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to ask you 10 questions. They're based on Pivot's 10 questions. Pivot was a French personality who used to ask this at the end of all of his shows. They're quick little questions, and just answer with whatever comes to your head. All right?
Okay.
All right, so question one. What is your favorite word?
Moist,
Okay.
because people hate it.
That's a valid reason. What is your least favorite word?
Oof. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's actually funny because I was going to say that's my favorite word, but it's
Get
not
out.
what I was going to say, maybe. What turns you on?
I don't know if this is supposed to be a deep question or a naughty question, but I'm going to go with positivity, sir.
It can be any type of answer that you want. You know, what turns you on? It can be something PG or it can be something risque. This
That's
is
my PG. That's
this
my PG. It's positivity.
Hey, and that's a good one, you know, because and this is the thing. I was having this conversation with someone earlier. Like, you don't something that turns you on doesn't necessarily have to be sexual, right? It can be something. It can be something about a personality trait or a character trait that you look for. What turns you off?
Negativity.
Hmm. What sound or noise do you love?
Sound of gravel when you back up on it.
Ooh, good one. What sound or noise do you hate?
I'm gonna go with I don't mean to say hate, but I just like it. People crying just means someone's hurt or like in pain.
You're such
That's a painful,
You're such a
and
nice
that makes me sad, man.
You're so nice. Jesus. What is your favorite curse word?
Cat watches this video. Oh boy, we have this big pact with her. This kills me. I'm gonna say so. I got two.
Okay.
One is four-letter word for coitus.
You can say the word, man.
I am not. In case it's PG, I have my kids. This could go viral. So,
Fair enough.
and
Fair.
then a four-letter word for poop.
Okay.
Those are my two.
Okay. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Oof. Man, I'd love to do teaching. Phys ed teacher. That'd be sick. I'd be down for that.
Interesting. What profession would you not like to do?
Defense lawyer all day. Yeah, man, I can't do that. Try to fight for someone that's I can't. No, no. There you go.
Okay, very interesting. I did not see that coming, not gonna lie to you. Uh, and finally, our last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the gates?
Whew, that's deep, man. On the spot too. Uh, I'm hoping maybe that I made a positive impact in someone's life or many. Did a good job. Just an overall nice guy. I was kind of laughed. That'd be nice to hear. Uh, yeah, that's what I would say, man. You did okay. You did okay.
And you know what, man?
Start your Pokemon journey now.
Honestly, man, I can tell you without a shred of doubt that you have definitely made positive impact on multiple people's lives. Everybody loves playing with you. I know that referees love reffing you, and you're just a general good guy. So I wouldn't doubt that if God exists, that he would definitely say that.
I need a Kleenex. I'll be right back.
On that note, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to talk with me today and for sharing with the rest of the world as we try to connect more during these unprecedented times. And for everybody else that listened in, thank you so much for taking some time to get to know Jamie. I hope you got something out of this. And next week, I hope to have the video fixed so that I'm side by side with the person that I'm talking to. Anyways, stay tuned. Have a great one, guys. Ciao.
Moist.
Okay.